Hey, what's up, everybody? It's BDF44 coming at you with another video. Okay, so I watched highlights of the Hawks Bucks series, or at least as much of it as I could sit through, of the Bucks Hawks game 3 to be exact, and it was basically a situation in the highlights. All I really saw was the Bucks hitting everything they tossed up, shots that were contested, shots that weren't contested. It was just a whole lot of made shots by the Bucks in the first half, particularly in that second quarter. And it seemed like the Hawks just got demoralized early on. They didn't come out with the type of energy that you expect from the Hawks. It was almost as if they thought that because they won game one, they had a free game to relax. And the Bucks came in very, very determined to tie this series up and not relinquish home court completely. So what we saw was Bucks take care of home, take care of what they were supposed to, and we have a split series. But the reality is the Hawks took some extreme steps back in the way that they lost that game. And really, it's one of those situations where you have to wonder if what we saw is going to continue, because what I saw was Giannis being able to get to the rim at will. He was doing everything he wanted to do. He dominated the way I thought I would see him dominate against this team, because they really don't have anybody that can guard him. They don't have an answer for him at all in their small forward, power forward position. And if he attacks, he should have plenty of success. Now, here's the thing. You got to give Budenholzer a lot of credit, because he made some serious adjustments from game one to game two, and they were on top of everything that the Hawks were trying to run. It seemed like every pass was jumped in front of, every play was rebound. They were rebounding better. Brook Lopez obviously bounced back and had a better game. That made a big difference. But what we saw out there was a much better Drew Holiday, and a finally, as I've been calling for, Bobby Portis is getting some meaningful minutes and was out there doing the things that he does, which is ignite the crowd with high octane energy and be able to spread the floor for you. He's a better shooter than people think. So at this point, I'm looking at this series and I say the Bucks have all of the momentum going back to Atlanta for game 3. What I expect to see is Atlanta's home cooking. Trae Young going to be back home. And John Collins and Capella, they're going to feed off that Atlanta crowd that's super excited to be in the Eastern Conference Finals. And I'm telling you, this series is far from over. I still think the Hawks are the team that I want to give the edge to. I have them winning at 6. I'm not letting go of that. But there are a lot of people out there who believe that the Milwaukee Bucks are a better team. I just happen to not be one of them. I think they have an edge in the superstardom area, but I think they have slightly less weapons and are not built as cohesive as the Hawks, in my opinion. However, that doesn't mean anything when you're staring down the barrel of a 2-time MVP who wants to take your head off. And when his supporting cast is giving him what he's supposed to receive, if you're not playing your best basketball, you're going to get knocked off. And that's exactly what we saw in game 2. Hawks got knocked off by a team that just looks superior to them. And if they don't come back with the type of energy that they're supposed to have, obviously they're going to be going down in the series 2-1, and that's just the way it's going to go. So I don't know what to expect from this series going forward, to be honest with you, as it pertains to the immediate future. The next couple of games can go either way. But I will tell you this. The pressure is now on the Hawks to take care of home court and make sure that they get one of these 2 games at home as well. No one expects them to win both games. I don't. But the Bucks split. The Hawks should split too. And I expect to go back to Milwaukee tied up 2-2. That's what I expect to see. I just don't think anyone can dismiss the Hawks just because they had a clunker game. And I don't think anyone can dismiss what we saw from Milwaukee in dominating the way that they did. So this series is far from over, in my opinion. But in that same breath, what I need to see is a better Clint Capella. He was off in game 2, and I've long felt that he goes as the Hawks go. If you remove him from this series, it's a quick and easy out. He is the difference. So if he's out there rebounding like crazy like he was in that first game, and if you notice, you'll see that he and John Collins were just rebounding like gangbusters out there. That's what was missing in game 2. They did not rebound the ball like that. They didn't have that kind of energy. And that's what they need to try to rekindle in game 3. That's what they need to find at home in game 4 as well. You got to find that rebounding edge. As I told you guys, Brook Lopez is a very, very poor rebounder. For his size or anyone's size, he's just a poor rebounder. So they should have the edge in that regard. But as long as Bobby Portis is getting run out there, of course Giannis is going to rebound like a center. They could still, despite having his deficiency, out rebound the Atlanta Hawks if the Atlanta Hawks don't bring the right energy and intensity. So what you've seen in game 2, in my opinion, was everything that can go wrong for the Hawks in this series if they don't play right. Because the mismatches are evident. They're going to have to bring it every night. Defensively, offensively, they need to attack this Bucks team. They need to stay on this Bucks team's throat. If they don't, they're going to lose. It's that simple. There's no two ways about that. So anyway, this is a short, sweet video here. I'm looking forward to that game tomorrow. I'm going to make another video in regards to the game that's about to start up in about a couple hours now. Thank you guys for watching. My name is BDF44. Out.